Okay, let's get into it. I got a thing that I need to get off my chest. Today I want to talk about garbage, booty, dollar bin, goodwill ass piece of shit records that everyone has them and nobody wants them. You couldn't walk up to a homeless guy on the street and be like, "Hey, you want the Longines Symphonette Society presents Love Story and other romantic themes?" And the homeless guy would be like, "What the fuck?" Let me tell you what I'm talking about. So this perfect example right here. Nobody wants this. This is like orchestral easy listening is what it's called. If people are trying to sell garbage records, they'll be like, "It's a lot of classical and easy listening." And I've been dipping my tip into classical records, and honestly there is some good shit out there because like you get a really clean copy of a classical record and you put it on and somebody's just like, that gets me going. But these records are not that. This is easy listening. Okay, this isn't classical. But when you see someone selling a crate, if you're a crate digger and you're going out there looking for rare stuff on Craigslist or garage sales or whatever, and you see a crate with this in it, it's guaranteed garbage. All right, Henry Mancini is the biggest offender, who I'll get into later. But right now, let's talk about. Okay, let's show. Oh my God, a potpourri of Mancini magic. This guy was a legend. Apparently, he's the guy who did the score for, or the soundtrack, I guess, for Breakfast at Tiffany's, which was like the Avengers of Infinity War of the 50s or 60s or whenever it came out. And this guy is everywhere, and nobody gives a shit about these orchestral records that millions were pressed, I'm sure. But anyway, okay, the Longines Symphonette Society, first of all, they're a repeat offender. They're everywhere. Presents Love Story, okay? And this is just something you put on while you're banging your hoe in the 50s, missionary style, because that's probably all they did back then. Good Christian. Longines Symphonette Society proudly presents Love Story. College Memories by Fred Waring. Fred Waring? Worthless. Aaron Copland, 12 Poems of Emily Dickinson. Who cares? 22 Explosive Hits. What? It's a compilation of just... There's not a song on here that anyone even wants. Sammy Davis Jr., The Candyman. I'm sure they were all hits, but none of them is anything people want. Oh, Layla's on here. But is it even the original artist? Oh, yeah, it is. All right, this one gets a pass, but most of them are garbage. Jeannie C. Riley, Country Queen. God. Oh, good. It's in bad condition too. That's what you like to see. Yeah, it's worthless. Stuart Hamblin, Remember Me. Manhattan Tower. Gordon Jenkins. Super Hits. Music Trends, Volume 28. Literally just pumping out shitty covers. It's like a kid's bop of the 70s. Impressions of Al Green, The Staple Singers, Cheech and Chong, The Shy-Lights, Three Dog Night, Grand Funk. I mean, Billy Preston, John Lennon, Marvin Gaye. I guarantee you it's some vanilla-ass garbage music. Yep, it's... Oh, look at that. The Fabulous Years. Fabulous hits of the fabulous 50s. And it's guaranteed garbage. Can't even tell what's on it. Oh, look at that. They don't even have the track list on there. That's nice. Well, I'm sure it's a bunch of bangers. Julie London sings Soft and Sweet. Yeah, that theme songs of the big band era. That's what I'm saying. The Longines Symphonette Society. Oh, what do you know? More of the Longines Symphonette Society. Oh, America's favorite campfire. Throw it away. What could be on? Throw it in a dumpster. I don't know. Give it back to Goodwill, where another unsuspecting novice vinyl collector came. Herb Ota, Feelings. What's oh good, there's a little bit of cum on there. If you look closely, it looks like someone has ejaculated. They were feeling the feelings. There's so many of these, just like Hawaiian compilations, and you play it and it's a mixture of the Henry Mancini orchestral bullshit and like ukuleles and like the Mormon Tabernacle Choir at the World's Fair. Alexander Schreiner and Frank Asper were the organists, if anyone was wondering. They suck almost as much as this record. Great songs of the late 30s to accompany your most cherished moments to remember by the Norman Luboff Choir. Stormin' Norman Luboff, that's who I know him as, and he can lube me off, if you know what I mean. Throw it away. It's terrible. Film Spectacular, Volume 4, The Epic by Stanley Black. Bunch of garbage in here as well. Look at that guy. He sucks. I hate him. Kern. Oh my god, Spectacular Voices with Banjos by Art Mooney. More exotic guitars of the Indian love call. You know, I guess they didn't really have, it's not like people in the 50s were going to go to India. You know what I'm saying? So they probably heard this music and they were just like, oh shit, that's so different. When in reality, it's probably a bunch of white guys just being like, ding 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 ding. This is another classic. Just, oh, you're going to tell me what instruments were used on the record? Thank you so much. Brass, bongos, flutes, and guitars, baby. Damn, that's I think that's the first record to ever put those four together.